I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for a moment of silence. You may be seated.
And therefore, as a free man, I take pride.
On the banks of Lake Michigan, beautiful city of brotherhood, that it is.
In the end, victory over Germany. Today,
Martin Luther King Jr. is one of the most influential figures in American history. Known for his leadership in the civil rights movement, he dedicated his life to promoting equality and nonviolence. Born in Atlanta, Georgia, in 1929, King believed that all people should be treated equally. Inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's teachings on nonviolence, he became a leader in the fight for civil rights. The protest lasted over a year and led to a major victory when segregation on public buses was declared illegal. In 1963, during the March on Washington, King delivered his famous speech calling for an end to racism and envisioning a future of equality. His leadership helped pass the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which banned racial discrimination. King continued to fight for justice through peaceful protests and was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. He played a key role in the Selma to Montgomery marches, which led to the Voting Rights Act of 1965. On April 3, 1968, King gave his final speech in Memphis, Tennessee. The next day, he was tragically assassinated. His death shocked the world, but his legacy lives on as a symbol of peace, hope, and equality. Today, Martin Luther King Jr.'s message continues to inspire people to stand up for justice and work toward a better future for all. Martin Luther King Jr. was only 26 years old when he became the president of the Montgomery Improvement Association, leading the Montgomery bus boycott in 1955 after Rosa Parks was arrested. King was deeply influenced by Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolence. He believed in peaceful protests and civil disobedience as powerful tools for social change. While in prison in Birmingham, Alabama, in 1963 for participating in the protest, King wrote his famous Letter from Birmingham Jail, defending his methods of nonviolent resistance and urging others to act against injustice. In the last years of his life, King expanded his focus from racial equality to include economic justice. He began advocating for a Poor People's Campaign to fight poverty and help underprivileged communities. In 1964, Martin Luther King Jr. became the youngest person ever to receive the Nobel Peace Prize at the age of 35 for his efforts to combat racial inequality through nonviolent means. All right, I'm here with
Edward.
All right, Edward. So, what do you know about Martin Luther King's fight for human rights, and how did his actions impact society?
He had a dream.
You had a dream?
Yeah.
All right.
What's your name?
I'm Javian.
Okay. So one question is, what do you know about Martin Luther King Jr. fight and why he fight for human rights, and how does his actions change society?
Obviously, Martin Luther King was a civil rights protester in the 1960s. He arranged a lot of protests and stuff like that, and was monstrally important in the process of getting the original civil rights bill passed. As for his fight for how it changed society, it obviously stopped a lot of overt racism. A lot of overt racism became very unpopular after the 1960s due to his actions. But not only him, there are other people out there who have been fighting the same thing that he's been fighting. And even though he's long gone, his fight still continues with the people that take up for him.